Hello guys, welcome back to LANApp. For today's video, we're going to show you or discuss with you how to use Monday.com for budgeting. So if you're interested, start tutorial. Now, if you're looking for a way to start budgeting using Monday.com here, well, the great thing about this one is Monday.com is quite flexible. So if you want to use it for budgeting, well, definitely you could use it. So first things first is you want to go ahead and just go to Monday.com and just create your account. Now, you want to set up your account here. So in this case, just go to money.com. Usually you have the sign up button, usually at the top right on your screen or in the welcome page. But yeah, so once you've created your account, so as you can see, I already have my account set up here. What we need to do is we want to create a workspace first. Now, a workspace here allows you to really set aside a section for your account, which in this case is just a section for budgeting. So let's go to the left side here. So you have workspaces. Let's go expand this one. And you want to go and choose the option here that says workspace. Now, from the workspace name here, you can just name this to whatever a name you want to add here. But in my case, I'm just going to add this as budgeting. Now, once we've done that, let's go ahead and choose the close option here, but this is only available for enterprise only. So in this case, if you want to basically keep this quite private, you may want to choose closed. But then again, you need to have an enterprise plan in order for you to use this. But let's go and click on our workspace for now. And from here, let's go ahead and start creating our board. Now, obviously, you can create your board here from scratch, but the great thing about Monday here is they actually give you the option to choose from already existing templates to basically get started on building your budgeting board. Let's go and click on start from template, and from here we go and click on the search option and just type in budgeting. And you may be able to see a few things, so you may want to limit this budget only. So in this case, yeah, so we have high level marketing budget, retail marketing, and budget plan. Now, depending on what you are aiming here, there are three options for you. So for example, if you're in a company and you want to start budgeting certain projects or certain tasks, well, in this case, you could choose either high level marketing budget or retail marketing here. But we also have the basic one here. We just name just a budget plan. Now, as you can see, a lot of people are using this, like around 33.7k people. So yeah, let's go and choose this one. And from here, it's going to give you a brief overview. So a simple template will enable you to manage each department, teams, or individual spending according to their allocated budget. But yeah, so depending in this case, you can use this for business purposes, but you could also use this for personal purposes, like if you want to budget your something for your house or your spending, daily spending, or your monthly spending for your household. You can use this. So you just need to tweak a few things. So yeah, let's go and click on use template. It's going to start creating our template board here. And once it's actually created, let's go and discuss a few things of what you can change here. Now, by default, this is what you'll be seeing. So each, we have like different, in this case, sections here. So we have project 1 and project 2, which in this case includes like different tasks in this one. Now you need to understand how things actually work here. Now, for example, for project 1, it has like 3 tasks that they need to complete. Now they have notes for that specific task, also the point of contact, the status of that task, the start date, resource, travel, actual spending, the budgeted spending here, and the difference between them. And also if it's going to tell automatically say here if it's on budget or not. So yeah, so you can just directly use this. What you need to do is you just need to click on the item maybe here and just maybe say that this is for like a let's just say this is going to be the materials for a certain project. So just add materials, and yeah, so add whatever you want to add here. Now, for example, for the resource here, this is going to be the actual the resource, or in this case, is going to be anything that was spent to help with that specific task. Now, you also have travel, actual spend, and budgeted. But the thing with this one is this is just columns. So in this case, you can change this to a different one. So in this case, in a sense, like if you're in a team and you're managing one project, series source is going to be the amount that is helped to achieve completing this specific task, and also the what is spent on travel here, which in this case is going to be the actual spend, which is the total of these two items here. So yeah, so in this case, if you want to change this, like for example, let's go ahead and maybe convert this in for budgeting for our house. So first is going to be project 1 here, which in this case just changes to, like, for example, home. Now our first task here is going to be groceries. Let's go ahead and close this one. Let's close it. Let's say this is going to be for groceries. Click on it and groceries. And you can just basically change the nodes as well if you want. You can go and change the status here. Like, for example, I'm working on it. And also the start date here. So, for example, let's go and set this as the start of the month. It's going to end at the end of the month here. Now, from here, you could actually change the resources to a different one. Like, for example, you can maybe set or allocate this to something that is more related to home. Like, for example, this is for going to be your expenses, personal expense. And maybe you want to add a column here, like for your children expenses. So let's get expenses. And you can just basically really identify here how much you're spending for yourself and also for anyone in your household. So yeah, for example, I'm spend like around $1,000 for myself. Like, children expense here is going to be around 2,000, and it's going to automatically update the actual spend here, as you can see right now. So let's go and change. The assignment here. Yeah, you have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 total, and the budget here. You can change this to a different one, like let's just say around like 5,000. Obviously, this is just an example. You don't have to really follow this one. I'm just explaining it as I go. And you have the difference here, which is going to be automatically what's actual left of your budget. So if you're on budget, it's going to also specify that in here. It's going to have that check on it. Now, yeah, so you could do this for any other task that you see here. So yeah, you could just do the same thing, move things around here if you want. You can add like for this one, it's going to be for bill, electric bill. And from here, you could just add the date. Again, you can set this to the start of the month and at the end of the month. And yeah, so you could go and just add your expenses here, children expenses, the actual spending here. You could go update a few things. Now, also the great thing about Monday.com here is they have different looks, or in this case, how you view your board here. So if you click on the top section here, you have add view option. Like, you gotta add different views. Like, for example, let's go add maybe a Kanban here, but just a great way for you to organize your task here visually. As you can see right now, our electric bill, our groceries are organized this way, so you can move things around if it's done. So you can move them in done or working right now, or if you're stuck here, you can just add it in under stuck, which is something really cool. Now, also you have a chart look, or in this case, view of your project here. As you can see right now, you can view it, the project spend difference, over budget, under budget here. You can basically see which items are over budget, so you can have the overview of how things are working. So yeah, so you could also add filters here just in case if you want to view specific data only. You also have the main table here, which is what we did before, and you also have conditional table, which in this case allows you to filter them further. So yeah, so this is how you actually use Monday.com here for budgeting. Now, obviously, there's a lot more that you could do here. It actually depends on how you organize a few things here. Now, I would really suggest you to see or organize what you're spending right now, what's your bills, what your how the certain in this case certain expenses actually contribute to a specific item here, like groceries. So you can even like remove this section here for personal expenses here and just add the actual spend and the actual budgeted spending here. So it will automatically update on that, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, so in this case, that's about it. Hopefully this video was able to help you like and subscribe to TLN app. Thank you for watching.